Love her. She's on the BT couch, Biff Naked. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
I'm great. And we were reading an article, unbelievably good article in the Globe and Mail. Loved it. Hit me.
Thank you.
Where I live, my girls, I got some girls that are going through this. And they feel like they're crazy. They're like, oh my gosh, menopause, premenopause, perimenopausal, menopausal, postmenopausal, like so much. Nobody talked about it.
No.
The last generation. Everybody started kind of addressing it with Angelina Jolie having the full hysterectomy.
Well, she kind of makes it look quite sexy.
She does, a little bit.
She makes it sexy.
But you've gone through, you've battled back with breast cancer, right?
Yeah,
And then you had a hysterectomy.
Well, what it was an ovarectomy.
Ovarectomy, there you go.
So, and you know, they sometimes will incorporate, for girls like me who are estrogen sensitive, my tumor was estrogen stimulated, I guess. So they need to get rid of any source of estrogen they can. But for most of us, especially West Coast girls who are healthy and fit, and we're very, very active, and athletes will probably tell you this, they probably don't get a lot of lady time. You know, Aunt Flo doesn't visit all that often, if you know what I'm saying.
Hearing ya.
Right? So they probably don't realize they're always in a state of this perimenopause, premenopause. They have infrequent periods, or they have night sweats, or they have all these things that really are foreshadowing to what, you know, that's what it's going to feel like when you're in menopause. And so it's kind of like yawn. Why is that why is it a big deal? Like, why aren't we celebrating? Another thing I was thinking of is now in our culture, it's really cool to give your adolescent daughter a Queen for a Day party. This is something that we do, progressive families, you know, no offense if you don't do this, maybe you should, you know, to try and make everybody feel comfortable about it. Why aren't we doing this for, you know, what we consider grandmothers? Why aren't we doing the kick Aunt Flo to the can parties, and why aren't we doing that?
Right.
You know, I think that we're lucky it's our generation now. So when you look at Generation X women, I mean, half of us are still on skateboards.
Kind of, yeah.
So,
we're still living the life.
So how can
but we're going through it physically.
Right.
It is happening. And I love this article, and we'll post it on our Facebook page, because you're like, by the time I got hot flashes, I was like, whatever, because you've had night sweats for so long. And then you were talking about the one that really bothers our generation, I think most often, because we're already sleep deprived, are people that say, I can't sleep anymore.
Right.
Wake up at 3 a.m. and I panic.
Yeah.
And I'm anxious. And you're saying,
because they want to sleep.
She's like, get up and get a coffee, read a book, do
Why
your
aren't we?
emails.
Yeah, that's my favorite time of day. I love getting up early. I always will, but you know, if it's dark, don't go for a walk, whatever you do.
Oh, there you go. But okay, if you're getting up early, how do you play so late and you're a rock star? How is it that you are going to be able to?
Well, that's a tour thing.
That's a tour thing.
That's very hard.
Right? So you work around it. Rickshaw Theater, May 29th.
Such a dream. I love this venue, and all the bands that they book there are basically all my hero bands.
Right, here it is. Here's the event. So does your band have what it takes to play with Biff Naked?
Seriously.
Right? So people get to enter with that hashtag, send your story, links to your videos to info@rickshawtheater.com by noon. You have 2 more days to do this. So if they are the chosen one, do they actually play with you?
I don't know. We're going to see how it unfolds. It could be a myriad of different ways we can incorporate them into the evening. But it's basically about, you know, giving a young band a shot, or giving someone a shot. You know, I was lucky enough to have opportunities when I was a young performer in Vancouver. So it's fun to kind of try and bring people with you.
Bring people on. How have the submissions been going so far?
Awesome. It's been overwhelming. Yeah, really cool.
Isn't it amazing how much talent there is in this town?
It is, you know, and it's fun to see.
Hashtag Biff Naked. Wait a second. What is it? Biff Naked. Hashtag Biff Naked is how you enter on Twitter, or you can go direct to the rickshawtheater.com and get your submission in that way.
That's right.
Love the article in the Globe and Mail.
Thank
if you had
you.
one piece of advice to someone watching right now who's going through the first sort of stages of perimenopause, what would you say to them?
Laugh. Start laughing, because ultimately it's funny, and you have to find the humor in it, because it's silly.
Yeah, and
like,
everybody's
it's silly
going through
stuff.
it.
And I don't know. I mean, all the things that make me snort laugh about menopause and lady things, we can't actually talk about on TV. So, but it's funny. Like, you just have to find the humor and stuff.
Keep writing.
Yeah. Thank you.
We love it.
Thank you.
And you've got a new book coming. It's in the edits, right?
Yeah.
We'll see. The voice is there. Biff Naked, always a pleasure. You inspire, sister.